People that are just doing stuff they don't enjoy. I mean, how are you going to be motivated for life if you wake up and you don't enjoy it? I mean, I've talked to the guy who picks up our garbage and he loves it. He loves his job. He loves driving around a big truck all day and he makes great money doing it and he's happy. So some people would look at that and say, "Oh, this garbage man, what a terrible life." And some people they enjoy it. So I do think ultimately, as they say, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. I still love what I do, but I feel like it's still work. I mean, I enjoy it, but when I'm away from it for too long on vacation, I don't enjoy it as much. I'd rather be working. I really do. I love helping people. I'm really addicted to the hustle and grind of helping people feel better. There's so many people suffering. So for you and I think we're in a good spot on loving what we do. But then on the brain chemistry side, I would say that I certainly struggled when I had gut issues. I certainly struggled with low energy and partly low motivation and low focus. And for a period of time, I had trouble even reading certain books. Like my brain, I just couldn't process it. I had to reread certain phrases, or if someone said a phone number to me, I couldn't remember just a simple 7-digit phone number. So I definitely had some brain fog associated with gut issues. And on paper, my endorphins and my dopamine was a bit low. So I think looking into these mechanisms, I would say candida is something we should mention too, because we know that candida produces acetaldehyde, which is kind of similar to an alcohol molecule. And so some people are a little bit drunk on their own candida overgrowth. So if you're somebody that
Correct.
has a lot of sugar cravings, or if you have a white coated tongue, or if you've tested positive for candida on urine organic acids or stool testing, we've got to fix that candida because that's directly going to impact your mood, your motivation, and your focus.
100%. Now, when I work with patients, right, and I look at a lot of the physiological imbalances, so let's say there's hormonal issues. Let's say it's a female, they have estrogen dominance, right? Lower progesterone, estrogen's out of whack. They have a lot of PMS, mood issues, irritability issues. They have poor energy because of, chronic adrenal stress. They're not digesting their food well. There's a lot of mitochondrial imbalances with B vitamins and CoQ10 and carnitine. It's hard to be motivated when you have a lot of these physiological imbalances because it takes fuel to run the system. And so when I look at patients and I try to get them motivated to fix these things, it's hard to get someone motivated to just fix their mitochondria or fix their adrenals. So I always look at like, hey, what are these health challenges that you're having right now? What are they preventing you from being, doing, or having in your life right now? Like, what do you want to be doing, do, or have in your life that you're not able to because of your energy or because of your chronic digestion and because of your mood issues? What is that? And so I try to get really clear on what those things are. Because if I can figure out, hey, well, it's affecting me from working a full day, it's affecting me from being able to spend quality time with my kids, then we can lean on, okay, we're going to make these diet changes so we can help you get back to spending better time with your kids, or so we can have you focusing and doing better at work and closing deals, whatever that is. So if we figure out the why, then we can lean on that why to get people to make the right changes. Because it's the really the why is the essence of it. And that really helps get people motivated. So there's the mindset motivation, and then there's the physiological biochemical side. So we want to work on both. And so when I tell people to make these diet changes, it's not just making these diet changes. Hey, we're going to do this so we can help move the needle in this area or that area. So it's kind of like, using psychological tactics to help keep your patients motivated is also important.
Nice. That's a really good point.